All right. So to the match that I personally think that should be the main event, and that is the Women's World Championship. So Stephanie Vaquer is going to defend
against Trouble
her women's world championship against top 5 DOA Liv Morgan.
Lord have mercy.
You gotta pop my dick, man.
Liv's got to take it. She's up to Trouble, and I'm here for it.
So I'll take this first. So the reason I think this is main event is because, other than the fact of Cody and Randy being abysmal, in my opinion, this has had all the heat with minimal going on. You know, Stephanie and Liv, they both cut excellent backstage vignettes on each other. And when they get together, it's always physical. The pull apart backstage in gorilla position.
The bruises on each other.
Fantastic. The bruises, the hatred, even the little bit of in-ring.
Bilingual promos.
Yeah, bilingual promos. The shots, they're talking about mothers, making everything personal. This match has everything that a main event feel should actually have. And there's like a graphic going around where people actually do think this might actually main event night 1. I don't think it will. I think it should, but I don't think it will. But this entire build has been everything that we needed. And I discussed that when this first started. I thought the inclusion of Dom was fantastic because he can kind of like break that language barrier between the two. But now we got Liv being bilingual, talking about Stephanie's mom and things like that.
Go back to the age-old Royal Rumble winner gets the main event. But, yeah, I do agree. I don't see it main eventing, but if we get a wild surprise, I'm here for it.
And also, like you said, the bruises, Mark's bruises, that adds so much to a feud. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
It really does. It adds so much. And we also talked about this, too. Well, I don't think you were here, but I brought this up with Roxy being back. That's also something as well because when Stephanie took Liv to attack Liv with Roxy, Liv was having a conversation with Roxy about where her loyalty was at. And now that's going to prolong this story with Roxy and Liv and Finn and Dom even more because now I think that Roxy has a reason to want to stick around to make sure that Liv takes out Stephanie and then she can move on to Liv because that whole thing with loyalty in the Judgment Day was unanswered, and now Roxy will have reason to want to be able to take out Stephanie Vaquer. So my pick for this is I think Liv Morgan will leave as the Women's World Champion. What are your thoughts?
I'm here for Liv as well. I do look forward to a rematch as well, but I think these two are going to mix it up real well.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this match. This is my most anticipated match of the night. For me personally, because I'm really looking forward to this match. I've been ready for it since the first promo when Liv told her mom was trash. Tony says Liv's gotten so better over the years. I admit I was not sure about her in the early days. I don't think anybody saw this, Tony. Me and Eric talked about it a few weeks ago, and I said that, and I believe Eric agreed with me. She is one of my favorite stories in pro wrestling.
To bottom.
Talk about it because you would never, like you said, you weren't sure about her in the early years, and I know Eric didn't, and I know for sure I did. I didn't see this about her headline in WrestleMania and being the focal point of the women's division for the last 3 to 4 years. But she's been.
Who thought the eye candy from Riot Squad would end up potentially co-main eventing night 1 of WrestleMania?
Yep, for sure.